only challenge is the manner in which it was done. That is why I'm raising it before you, commissioners. The manner in which it was done and the timing of it. That's where the challenge is. If my supervisor believes I've done anything wrong, by all means. But the question of timing, the first witness testified here, talked about me back then towards end of September. It should have happened there and there. But why when I'm about to come and testify? The manner in which it was done, not that it is done. Thank you.
Thank you. On day one of Senona's testimony, he arrives at the Madlanga Commission stating and complaining that he has been summoned by his employer, served with a notice of alleged misconduct, served with a notice of intended or temporary transfer. He frames this as disorienting, potential intimidation, occurring immediately before he comes to testify. So we already know that in the background, there is institutional pressure is already active while evidence is being led at the Madlanga Commission.
Bring to your attention what our terms of reference provide. They provide that we may make referrals in respect of individuals to whatever bodies. That's a power that we have. And it's a power that we do not have to exercise only after a witness has testified. The person may just have been mentioned, and based on the mention, we are entitled to make referrals before that person. And those referrals may be for criminal investigations, or that the people be charged, or that there be disciplinary proceedings against the people, or even for an employer to consider whether to suspend the person. And all of those, in terms of the terms of reference, may happen even before the affected person has testified. So I'm just saying it's something that's open in terms of the terms of reference. And if that may happen in terms of a referral by us, I don't quite see why, if an employer, or if it's a context outside of employment, whoever has the power, I do not see why not they cannot exercise that power, even without the commission having made a referral. I'm stating that just to say to you, I do not necessarily consider that to be unfair. If there is a basis for it to be done, it does not have to wait until a person has testified. I understand how it may affect you as an individual and how it may cause you to grieve over it. That I understand perfectly. But I just want to disabuse your mind of this idea that it's something that should never ever happen. If it happens in terms of a referral, I do not see why it should not happen even outside of a referral. I thought I should just clear that up. Thank you, General.
Commissioner, I hear and I fully understand. The challenge...
And please, lastly, what I've said has nothing to do with the merits or demerits of the action that's being taken against you by your employer. Thank you.
My only challenge is the manner in which it was done. That is why I'm raising it before you, commissioners. The manner in which it was done and the timing of it. That's where the challenge is. If my supervisor believes I've done anything wrong, by all means. But the question of timing, the first witness testified here talked about me back then towards end of September. It should have happened there and there. But why when I'm about to come and testify? The manner in which it was done, not that it is done. Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you, General.
So the chairperson, Judge Madlanga, states on record that the commission may refer individuals for criminal investigation, initiate consequences before final findings, act even if a person has only been mentioned. So, referral power is not limited to the end of the Madlanga Commission process. The Commission confirms that consequences can be triggered midstream, not only after the final report.
The presidency revealing in a statement that the Madlanga Commission's interim report has made referrals for investigations against at least 5 high-ranking SAPS officials, and that includes KZN Hawks head Major General Lesitja Senona, who is still, of course, testifying before this inquiry.
President Ramaphosa announces acceptance of the interim Madlanga report. Major General Lesitja Senona is the first person named on that referral, referred on a prima facie basis for immediate criminal investigation, urgent prosecutorial decisions. What was described as institutional pressure and referral power becomes formal, public, and operationalized.
Operational stability of law enforcement agencies are addressed with immediate effect and with the urgency that they deserve. That is why the President, out of this interim report, has directed the Commissioner, National Commissioner of Police, and the Minister of Police to ensure that a special task team is instituted to look at following up on investigations as well as following up on the implementation of the interim report.
The question the chair is asking you, the very first thing you should have seen is the details of the individuals, the case number, the sub-stamp, the ID numbers, and the 6 police officers who are respondents in the complaint. Because the affidavit is page 7, but pages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those are the details of the individual police officers.
I have commented yesterday. I'm not going to comment now, Commissioners.
At the close of Senona's third day of testimony, Commissioner Khumalo tells General Senona on the record that transferring the dossier to Ket Maklala was unlawful, that conduct constitutes a crime. By this point, multiple contradictions had been exposed, forwarding pattern established, clearance and duty failures laid bare. He is effectively cornered on the evidence of his own text messages to Maklala. The Commission moves from implication to explicit criminal characterization on the record before the final findings.